Welcome Taurus to Finally Found Tarot 1111. Today we're going to do your weekly love reading from the 12th to the 19th. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluid, so whenever you're directed to the video is the right time for you. That being said, I am going to use the same bowl here. As I do so, I ask you to take that deep breath in, exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That's going to help balance your energy, set your intentions, and bring them into the reading. If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel growing, and it also helps the messages to circulate so that other Taurus can get the message as well. For the last month or so, you guys have been an ongoing support, so welcome to all the new Taurus subscribers and watchers. I hope you find some hope and inspiration here today and ongoing in the future. All right, Taurus, I have taken out the Celtic Cross as well as some clarifying messages as well as some Oracle this week. We're going to jump into the Tarot first, and then we'll get into the Oracle at the end, all right? So without further ado, let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Alright, Taurus, let's see. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend so far. Let's look what we have for the situation here, Taurus. We have the Prince of Shells. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. This is that charming, that Don Juan energy. This could be you or your partner. This is in reverse because I feel like this is somebody that's, again, that Don Juan, skilled beyond their years in ways of romance, able to kind of sweep you off your feet. This could be you or someone else, but I feel like somebody that's very sensual, that has sexual impulses as possibly, but exploring them in ways that most people are too restrained to even possibly imagine. But I feel like this is a facade. This is something that's simply not capable of functioning successfully in the world and is kind of floating through life, okay? So Taurus, I really feel like this is somebody that is in your energy, but there is excessive hedonism here. There's someone that's very, goalless, not trying very hard, someone that wants to just kind of soak up your energy. This is a need for some intense pleasures. Could here deteriorate into empty promises, even empty wine bottles here, a broken heart. I feel like you could be being led on by this person and you could be left here with a little bit hurt. I think someone could be lying to you to get you into bed, essentially, for some of that. Another person is attracted to this someone. I feel like there's jealousy may erupt here. I feel like there's a really interesting dynamic happening here, Taurus. You may want to discover someone close to you is very promiscuous, often not if they said they were going, said who they were in terms of dating. We have reach out here. So Taurus, reach out, I feel like, is a very good indicator that not only do you need to rely on your support system, your family, your friends, the people that, your spirits, your angel guides and ancestors, but you're a strong and capable person, right? Yet sometimes you kind of forget to ask other people for assistance when you may need it. You struggle, doing your best, but often don't quite achieve the results you want because, you just have to, you may have bit off a little bit more than you can chew. I feel like this is serving you need to do something alone here for a little bit, Taurus. You need to get in your head. I feel ultimately to get what you want, you have to go solo for a little bit. Your desires kind of will happen sooner and more gracefully with the help of others, if you can understand that. But by just going it alone, you're going to get to your goals, but you're not going to get there with the anticipation that you had. I feel like, what are you trying to accomplish in your relationships with Taurus? I feel like there's something that you just have to ask, set your goals here and decide, who is the best skills here to help you reach your goal. Do some planning, preparation before acting on anything, but ultimately just ask for help. Your obstacles is the Eight of Shells. There's sacrifice here, Taurus. So, this is again Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This energy is telling me that you have sacrificed something. Maybe you feel like you've sacrificed too much, a huge part of yourself for this dynamic. But there needs to be some awareness of the physical, mental, and emotional sacrifices that are involved in what you're involved in, right? This is a precarious time. I feel like it's infused with doubt, pessimistic thoughts. Even a dream relationship can turn into a nightmare if there is an imbalance of sacrifice here. So, true love requires sacrifice from both partners. So letting go or moving forward is scary, Taurus, but if you're continually giving more than you're getting, you need to find a more worthy partner or cause here. But don't be surprised if true love eludes you if you are the one who's refusing to sacrifice in equal measure. So make sure that, if those were the obstacles in the past, you're not letting them, keep coming in. Now, you have seek the truth as that clarification. Now, this is a very much an air energy for me, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there's something you want the truth about. So I'm not sure what that is. I feel like for some of you, there's something that you haven't exactly been able to see, right? And you've been sort of eluded. And I feel like you really, underneath it all, the intuition is your powerful ally, Taurus, and now is a good time to follow and trust your inner promptings. It could be that all is not as it seems in some of your relationships, or your ability to use your psychic senses seems to determine which of your associations may be questionable. Trust in what your intuition is saying right now. As much as you'd like to trust these people or this person, it's important to question the motives here. Because, be cautious about sharing, your most private thoughts or feelings in order to avoid allowing yourself to become, placed in a vulnerable position in the future here, Taurus. Be diligent in practicing scanning your own interactions for possible deception. Don't just assume that everybody's got your back here. Be wary of that one-sided relationships, either friendships or otherwise, which the other person's not participating, or they're kind of avoiding obligation or responsibility here. Now is the ideal opportunity to get to the bottom of this behavior, and certainly at all times, but be sure that you and your role in this relationship is above board and based on honesty. You don't want to be coming out accusing somebody of something that you're not doing yourself. We have the Three of Wings. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but this is representing some sorrow, some heartbreak in reverse here. So, what is causing this heartbreak is something I feel like you're going to need to consider right now. Your search for true love could be negatively affected by pain and sorrow in either your partner or yourself. Denying the sorrows of life is leading to loss, hostility, and illness here. So defenses will be weakened by despair, and grief may threaten to overwhelm even the best of intentions. So boundaries will be violated. Be careful of irrational behavior in yourself or others. They could accuse you of coldness or trying to control them. You may be kind of uncomfortable with your role here in this energy, and hardships make it very difficult to find happiness now or let go of your pain. Get to the bottom of this energy, seek it if you can, because this is influencing you at this time. Then we have that third eye chakra. So yeah, you're needing to balance out your chakra energies. This is the most spoken about of all the chakras, because this is that inner seeing, that inner hearing, that clairvoyant chakra. So it's associated with our energy center, and it's found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, and it closely works with the throat chakra and the crown chakras, and it's going to assist you in your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To enhance this chakra or strengthen it, work with your intuitive abilities. Try just, focusing on something, a shape or something, and listening, but energizing this chakra, Taurus, will help you to intuitively know what others are thinking, feeling, and saying, and this insight will go a long way towards building better and stronger bonds, okay? The Prince of Roses here, this is the mover energy, the mover and the shaker, so this is action. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This Prince of Roses here in terms of your situation, and at the root of your reading, I feel like this is something that you need to see that this is indicating that your love life will be improved by movement, maybe a journey, a promotion, a change, or something here. Promotion could be getting, some sort of publicity, but all things are going to help in your relationships right now. Here, I feel like don't be shy or ashamed about who you are, where you come from. Be proud of yourself and your reputation. Be that pioneer, Taurus, in the choices that you make. Be that original that you are. So this is a green light for developing some venture on your own here, Taurus. But take calculated risk in your relationships, and don't overanalyze why or how things are working. don't look back. It's time to try something fresh, something trendy, and spend time with new people that are going to stimulate you, people that want to see you have a successful forward, want to give to you, not take from you. Now, choose your battles carefully coming out here, Taurus. So in terms of the root of the reading, if you have been kind of, overly, aggressive or combative lately, as much as, we like all of our relationships to be harmonious, that's not always the case. Beliefs, opinions clash, and each person struggles to validate their position here. Sometimes it's important to take a stand and assert your conviction. However, this attitude may be misread as aggression, and the other person may push back. You may then feel the need to justify yourself, which kind of creates that bitter cycle here. And it becomes the cycle of confronting and defending, which is exhausting, damaging in this relationship, Taurus. So if you're currently engaged in conflict with others or even yourself, it's time to evaluate the situation. If you believe strongly in your position and know the outcome will serve everyone's highest good, then stand your ground. But if being the victor is truly not worth the discord, considering it letting go here, don't allow the desire to win to prolong the battle that is truly unnecessary to begin with, okay? All right, in the recent past, we have the Four of Wings. So privacy is something you're seeking here with a great deal. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy again. So why is it that you're seeking this privacy to such an extent, Taurus? I feel like because you feel like you really require it at this time. I feel like for some time you feel like it was not happening for you. Your love life will benefit from seclusion, retreat from the pressures and demands of the active social life, Taurus. Spend some quiet time alone with your partner. Avoid confrontation. Take a break from painful relationship issues, conflict, and distractions. This is going to help you rid yourself of stress and anxiety. Get back to the center by looking forward. And for real change, meditate even, but listen to your inner voice. Learn who you are now and with whom you've chosen to be involved with, Taurus, okay? If you're looking for love, you can find it in a quiet, healing place with gentle, spiritual people. Stay away if anything aggressive or any kind of aggressive energy will not be helpful. Now we have Listen here, which is the High Priestess in traditional tarot. So you're being called again to strengthen that intuition here and nurture it back to the best possible version of yourself. You need to take that moment, Taurus, to quiet your mind chatter. Listen, relationships is important to pay attention to what other people are saying. And in the recent past, I feel like you did. Too often in conversations, we are already planning what our responses to that saying, while that person's still talking, right? We make that assumption about where the conversation is going and plan part of the conversation accordingly, right? Even working the conversation to a desired outcome. So when this happens, you're not truly hearing what the other person is saying, and in doing so, you're not present for that person, right? And you can't normally expect them to be present in the future for you. Listening starts with actually becoming quiet and centered and totally present, right? And understanding is essential to improving your relationship or situation. So remember, once again, you center yourself and use all your senses to understand what it is that's actually being communicated to you. Listening is a gift, and give this gift to your partner, parents, children, friends, co-workers, whatever it is, anyone that you meet. Most important, give this gift to yourself and tune into your own mind, body, and soul, and asking yourself, are you listening and what are you truly hearing right now? King of Roses, the motivator going into the recent future here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is very much a driven energy. I do like this for you because I feel like this is, really you coming, into, power here. But this is saying to me that there's an energy here where you're confronting your own strengths and weaknesses. Once you clearly see that you can use the self-knowledge to your advantage, this is a truly scientific, mathematical approach is working best for you at this time. But try making a detailed map, plan of the relationship dynamics involved in the situation, then act with passion and decisiveness to get this, worked out. Loyalty will be shown to you now, and your loyalty will be rewarded. You will manifest your dreams of true love, and I feel like that will come quite soon. You're going to fall in love fast now because this dynamic person opens the doors to many possibilities for a better situation than you would possibly ever experienced in the past, Taurus, okay? and moving on here. So I feel like you're choosing to move on in the direction of this new person, this place or thing that's really got something. Now this is the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is saying that, you know, so it may be possible for you to truly, you know, have to see the change is a necessary part of the natural world, and it's also true for our relationships, right? As a person evolves, so must that relationship, or it's going to stagnate, right? So this is a reminder to examine this relationship and see if they're, you know, it's still feeding your soul, still helping you grow. Are you staying in a relationship because it seems okay, and or there's no real need to leave it, right? Do your relationships have substance and bring you joy? And are you able to be your authentic self in your relationship? That's something I feel like you need to consider. And if the answer is no, then this is suggesting that it may be time for you to walk away in some respect, right? This could be an actual end of a relationship, or just simply that taking that break for soul searching here. But this is your time. Give yourself that space and permission to determine what you need, what you want, and then decide if it can be found in this current relationship as it exists now. So if not, it could be important time to make a move and make some essential changes here. The overall energy of the reading, we have the Six of Gems, which is generosity. This is your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So at the root of the reading, I feel like this is important because this is saying that kindness and generosity is indicated here. The good you have done will soon come back to you in many ways, including through the actions of your partner. So I feel like you and your partner are there for each other and in agreement about financial matters and goals. There's going to be a kind of mutual sharing of things, and that is the mark of true love here. If you're able to continue to give to those less fortunate, do so. If you're in need, ask for it and it will be given to you. But look on the bright side of life and be thankful for everything that you have, and count your blessings if you have good health and wealth here, okay? And we have the solar plex chakra. You got a lot of alignment, Taurus. You know, it's beneficial for you to get your chakras in alignment. But this is located above the navel area and just above, you know, below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. And this is associated with our inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. So to strengthen this, try a breathing exercise. But whatever you do is trying to keep all our chakras in balance is helpful for keeping that prosperous life. So work on balancing that. We have the Five of Shells in your environment, which is disappointment, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like you could be a little bit let down in your environment right now. There's some situation that didn't come to fruition the way you had thought it was going to, or some sort of situation didn't pan out. So you may have left behind, or you have to leave someone else behind in this energy, but it is for the best here. You need to understand rejection, disappointment, and indifference. Realize the ways you disappoint, you know, your disappointment gains you experience, and it can help you ensure the future success. Try looking at that glass half full instead of half empty, and learn about the body-mind, you know, connection, and examine how your thoughts may have affected this relationship and this situation. You may be carrying old baggage from a former relationship, and that is preventing you from, you know, sorting out your mixed feelings and making honest choices about a new person going forward. Teach, this is your energy. This is the Hierophant in traditional tarot. So I feel like you're either going to be taught or you're teaching someone something here. I feel like you're doing a little bit of both. You're really getting a lot of insight and knowledge here. I like it for you. You know, there's dual energies with both teaching and learning, like I said, but you have a lot of wisdom to offer regarding affairs of the heart. This wisdom has been gained through your joys and your sorrows, and, you know, at this time there may be an opportunity to assist someone regarding a relationship, but that person could even be you. But when the opportunity arises, remember, you know, the one who guides his sheep along the desired path. Use that gentleness in your you know, with guiding yourself and others, okay? There could be an opportunity to learn right now as well, and it could take place in many ways, through conversations, observation, even reflection. But take that moment to reflect on what you've already learned about your relationship and what you still want to or need to understand, and then seek, you know, that whatever it is to help you arrive at that understanding, right? You know, and I feel like that's important for you at this time. We have the Six of Roses in your hopes and fears. This is victory, so that's obviously your hope there. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But you're the winner. If you've asked about another person, this is a wonderful energy. Your victory will last longer if you really want what you're going for. So share your success with this and this true blaze of glory moment. The spotlight's on you. You're going to appreciate this time. You're feeling very charismatic and ready to make important decisions about your future. Keep in mind that others involved may not be feeling as worthy here, so be sensitive to their feelings and know that your path to success has made you a more caring person, Taurus. And confront, so the moon energy is coming out to clarify that. So, before you can fully move on, you're going to have to confront something here, deal with some emotions that you didn't kind of harboring. Introspection and clarity is important for you at this time. Feelings that have been laying dormant, they're coming to the surface. This has been part of your subconscious for some time. So this is your shadow self coming out to get its, examining these issues. When this issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. You need to have the courage to acknowledge these issues. You bring them to the limelight and then let them go, okay? And we have the Lover's attraction, Gemini energy here in reverse. So this is showing you that the outcome is positive. You can work in building this relationship or building a new one, but you're going to have to work through the kinks here, the few that you have, to sort of find that happy balance in terms of love. We have sharing the love. Look at that celebration. So this is a time, this could show proposal, wedding, engagement, but a time of celebration, a time of appreciating your love and understanding that it's got a lot of power and potential there. Let's jump into the oracle. We have 17, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So, it's not always easy to remember to be patient and kind. You can sometimes slip up every now and then, but this is always trying to be that kind, patient person with the people that we love, because they deserve that patience from us, okay, as we do them. So we have the moon in reverse again. So you have illusions here. There's something that needs to be lifted. I feel like the illusion is that you're not going to have a successful, bright outcome or a future with this person, that you can't find love again. You need to resist that energy and get it gone out of your head. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in because this is a blessing. Love is coming in, whether you're in a relationship or you're going to find new love here is coming in, but this is karma and destiny is turned, it's faded in your direction here. Now we have Spirit Bearer, 396 Hertz. This is powerful, so put 396 Hertz into YouTube and think about a meditation message. But this has the special sort of message here for you. I'm just going to find it here, and it says, you're being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own path. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you're going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. I love it for you, Taurus. It truly should manifest for you. Until next time, my friends, namaste.